Scenes. There we go. Oh yeah, I was playing around with that. I remember that now. Oops, a Doug moment. Yeah, I got Firefox muted and YouTube is muted. So, all right, let's get going. It's 10:31 and 17 seconds after the hour. So I'm going to unmute everybody and we're going to go live. Hello, everybody, and welcome into Saturday night, February 22nd, 2025. Hello, John. John Williams joins us over in chat. And why is my camera not working? There we go. Oh, doggone it. I must have moved. I had this all worked out too. Doggone it. The best laid things just never work. So much for practicing this. There we go. I seem to have lost my body tonight. I'm out here in the moon. Yes, I know it's cheesy. Can't blame a guy for trying, though, can you? Look, watch this. Who's this remind you of? Hello, Bill. Hello, Greg. Hello,
John
Rich.
Williams said
Sam.
hello, Doug Betty.
Doug. Jeff.
Hello.
Sin and Darren. Hello. Good to see you guys.
Tony Wallow said put Alex in the waiting room.
See Darren.
Alex is here. Oh, did I miss Darren?
No, I'm just saying we can't see him.
Oh no, he's either off or he's got the little thing flipped down.
Skiman21632 said hello, Tony.
John Aloy Sr.'s in chat, Bill's in chat, Tony's in chat, Ski's in chat, Greg was 5th, Doug Betts was in chat. It's always a good thing. Yes, I don't have a background right now. This is what I spent some of my afternoon doing. This tank right there is what's known as a 20 long. And you can see the end of the 40 gallon. And I suggested this to Mrs. K only because 2 long tanks. I don't think I can get the camera set up to show the fish once there's fish in
John
the tanks.
Williams said goodbye, Ken.
There's too much room in here. So I got to figure out how to do that. But that got done. I'm still thinking about separating them a little bit and making some adjustments. That's in the works of getting done.
So you're stocking up so you can have a fish fry when Mrs.
Jim
K comes back?
KJ3N said Beetlejuice.
She better bring the fish back with her. Let's go back to this one. I like this one. What? Why can't I? Okay.
One fish 26. It is currently 27 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 2.8 degrees
I can't change my back. I'm having issues with Zoom right now. Earlier tonight, it locked up and
John
could
Williams
never let
said
me
hello,
fix
Skiman.
it. I had to restart the computer to get it to work. Okay, adjust background.
I thought Doug fixed that for you this morning.
I'm not real sure what Doug fixed this morning.
I heard him talking about it.
Now, he was working on the speaker bot voices, which was specifically for Greg Guy. I haven't got a chance to go in and check the rest of them out. And if I forgot to thank you then, thank you, Doug, for that earlier today. I appreciate it.
Howdy, Mrs. K!
SpeakerBot seems to be working okay. Nothing is stacked up yet that I've noticed, but I was actually trying to figure out why I couldn't get my background to work, and then I recalled that I said I had a green screen.
Is one of us supposed to say, more?
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Oh, I like
delicious things to eat.
I enjoy that one. Your movie intermission stuff.
The Let's All Go to the Lobby? Yeah.
Yep.
I think I borrowed that from somebody, if I remember correctly.
Well, that brings back memories. I found one of them online when we talked about it way a while back.
Well, I've got that on my Stream Deck. Somebody in the community gave me a link to it a while back.
I probably got it from you then, inadvertently.
Could be.
So I hope Ghetto didn't lose power because he did leave kind of abruptly. And usually he says something if he's going to leave. He just doesn't. He's not in the habit of just disappearing. Oh,
John
good. I'm
Williams said
17
hello,
feet away
Greg
from
Guy.
the camera. Give up.
Skiman21632 said hello, Doug. Good to see you on Zoom.
Now, I do not have Zoom going into, obviously can't run a mouse either right now. I don't have Zoom going, I don't have chat going into Zoom, so Doug didn't hear you say that it's good to see him in chat. And I don't know if he's watching the stream or not, so I'm still flirting with the idea of bringing the YouTube chat into Zoom, but I still feel and fear that won't go well. So I'm still going to run that for a couple more days.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
Cell A,
10,
cell B.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And no, Jeff, I still haven't put in the speaker bot commands in the description. And yes, Jeff, I did actually think about that today.
I've given up on that.
Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope.
As long as I remember the one for the dancing girls, I'm good.
I had a thought of that today,
Now, if
actually.
you change that on me, we're going to have problems.
The dancing girls? No, I like those as well.
Well, I mean the command.
Oh, no. I have to get rid of some of the duplicate commands that I have. I do know I have those. It's still a work in progress. I'm slowly but surely getting it there. And it doesn't seem tonight like anything's stacking up on top of each other like they have been doing the last couple of nights. So I have no idea what's going on with that. Okay, I'm back. Anybody got anything? No questions on Y1030 tonight?
No. I did have one weird thing today. My backup software made me go get a new license key.
Oh, that's right up our special guest's alley. Go ahead. Special guest.
Well,
take it away.
I use a software called Paragon Hard Disk Manager Advanced, version 17. And it does all kinds of things in addition to backups. And I like it, but one thing that's very irritating about it, after you've had it installed for a year and you try to run it, it says you need to go get a new license key. Doesn't cost anything because it's a paid up version, but they make me get a new license key every year and make me recreate my USB flash drive to boot from every year.
Wow.
I haven't quite figured out why, but that's just, and it explains that in the manual even. I was just caught off guard by it today, and it was sitting here grumbling a little bit. When I looked online in my account information, it was I had one version installed on a computer that I have no idea what it was. It identifies the systems you have it on by the MAC address. And I have no computer that I'm aware of that had the MAC address for one of my installations. So I just removed that one.
Question for Doug.
Yeah.
Can you go to your task manager and see if you have something called, Greg, help me out here, Microsoft Webcam something or another?
The answer is yes, I can do that.
I'm more curious.
Is running.
Oh yeah, Microsoft Edge Webcam WebView 2, I think it is. The reason I bring that up is a while ago, Bill and I were on Zoom, and we were doing something, and all of a sudden, I froze. Crap, it's happening again. No, and the only way I could get it to go away was to bring up the task manager and to end Zoom in the task manager. Zoom would not close itself out. It was really depressing, really frustrating too. And that's when I noticed it. I had like 6 instances of whatever that's called. Of course, I could not be lazy, and I could go open my task manager. Microsoft Edge WebView 2.
Edge WebView 2.
Is that a background process?
That's why I'm asking Doug.
Yes, it is. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 versions of it running, and I have not used Edge today.
Well, of course, Las Vegas is going to have the most running because that's where the... Okay, that makes sense. What are the odds?
Does it start with the word Edge or start with the word Microsoft?
Microsoft.
Microsoft Edge WebView?
I will share my screen briefly so that you can see it, and then I'll jump back over to the screen.
WebView 2.
Right here, Microsoft Edge WebView 2. It looks like I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them running.
Oh, you're sorted by memory.
I don't know what I'm sorted by. I just click on it.
Mine run from 1.4 megabytes to 111.8 megabytes in each instance of the 11.
Well, I was just trying to figure out what it is. That's my question. Is this a Zoom collaboration with Microsoft and/or Microsoft collaboration with Zoom? Has this always been there? We just haven't noticed it, or what?
Asking Copilot.
I had a website called learnmicrosoft.com. There's a web pages on Introduction to Microsoft Edge WebView 2. It says it allows you to embed web technologies in your native apps.
Allows you,
Microsoft
as in
is trying to weasel their way into your other applications. Sounds like.
Before I forget, for the longest time I had the blue dot with the 2 half circles indicating the full circle on the DaVinci machine. And Wednesday night into Thursday morning, I believe it was, it updated to 24H2 on Windows 11 on its own. I did not force it. It did it on its own. And I'm still keeping 10 on here until October. I'm not going to go, oh, let's get ahead. Nope. Come October, I'll put 11 on there. So I meant to tell you guys that the other day, and I completely forgot about it. And how I figured that out was when it restarted, I didn't have the little blue dot down there no more. And yes, I verified it by doing WinVersion, and it showed it as 24H2. So apparently I have opened up a minor can of worms here because everybody's researching what this is. The bigger question is, how long has it been around?
Well, I'm going to put a link in chat about something else interesting from Bleeping Computer. There's a way to use this to break into your computer.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Well, it's a phishing app, so you have to respond to something. It's not doing it without you being fooled.
Right, right.
But it can bypass multi-factor authentication, it says.
Sean Gallagher, if you're not running Windows 11, you don't know what you're missing. Windows 11 is way better than 10. I'm happy with 10. It does okay. It does what I need it to do.
Oh, are you having Microsoft Edge WebView on Windows 10 for both of you?
These are on Windows. Yeah, that's on 10. Yes. I only have Zoom.
I'm not seeing it on my Windows 11 computer.
I suppose I could maybe try to open Zoom from 11 to see.
And you think it's opening Zoom that causes it to come up?
No, I think Zoom is causing it to come up. That's what I haven't tested that theory yet either. Now, what I could do when the stream is over, I can abruptly Doug Betts way. I mean, I could leave Zoom and then have Task Manager open and see when I do, see if it goes away. And if it does, then Zoom is part of it, I think. But if it doesn't, then what else could it be? OBS is running. Doug, you'll be so proud of me. I only have 2 tabs open right now. Only 2. The studio and my monitoring tab. I know. No, I feel fine. I'm good. OBS, Zoom, 2 tabs. That's it. Nothing else is running on that one.
All right, so I see that Zoom uses WebView to display web content within its application, such as the Zoom Apps feature. This means when you use certain features in Zoom, like Zoom Apps or other integrations, WebView 2 processes may start running in the background. So, see, I have Zoom on in order to participate. So I'm wondering, like, if I share my screen, will that cause it to
Nope,
launch?
go right ahead. Give it a shot.
All right.
See if I have this still set up right.
There's my task manager. If I go back up to the top, so Microsoft
John Williams,
Edge,
it is currently 21.9 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 5.6 degrees Celsius, and partly cloudy in Madison, Wisconsin.
So I don't see it there under Microsoft Edge. And if I go down into this section to the Microsoft entries, Microsoft Edge should be right there, and it's not. Then go down to the last section, which is here, Windows Processes. There's no M's there, and then if I go to Service Host and look for Microsoft, negatory.
Interesting. And yes, I just wrote a note for myself because right now you're sharing your screen. It is going out over YouTube, and I think you were aware of that. However, it's just in the little bitty Zoom box. So the note I said was, when someone shares their screen, make it full screen, get rid of the clocks, get rid of the mail, and make the sharing of the screen big so that people will be able to actually see what's going on. Good boy.
Yeah, that'll get a mirroring effect.
Mm-hmm. On Reddit, one
John Williams, it is currently 26.1 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 3.3 degrees Celsius, and clear in Indianapolis,
Indiana.
Indiana.
Is there any possibility that you have windows that are open and hidden, and the only way you could track them is from your task manager?
You're asking.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
I was just going to ask who you're asking. Are you asking that of Ken?
StreamerBot's open, SpeakerBot's open, obviously. I don't see anything else open. OBS Studio. There is a Windows Explorer tab file, but I don't have anything open. It says 0, nothing being used. Just Zoom. Very strange. Very, very strange. So, well, that was interesting. Wonder where that noise came from.
That was an alarm ringing. On
Oh, okay, okay. I thought there for a minute it might be a SpeakerBot thing I forgot all about. So, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Believe it or not, we're on to what is my overtime at 20 minutes, which I don't mind. I always enjoy this when we get the group involved with stuff, trying to figure something out. Kind of haven't figured it out, but that's fine. This will give Doug something to do on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or whatever day next week he decides to show up.
No comment.
And I apologize. I wish when I filled in for Doug, oh my gosh, I give up. I had more interesting
John Williams said
Stuff to
goodbye,
talk
Ken.
about.
Subject to talk about, but I don't. I am what I am. Yes, English. Hello, Tony. Good to see Tony Wallow in chat. Hope Tony's doing all right. So I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt
John
this.
Williams said hello, Tony.
This is it. This is the premiere end of my YouTube career show. Thank you for being here. I give up. Good night, everybody.